I'm getting my youth back. It's the glory. Not if the rat's gone. I apologize to Yehovah and the sisters because I was complaining, like, where the sisters at? Like, you know? And the Most High have shown me y'all, and y'all are beautiful. Like, y'all are beautiful. I pray to the Most High for such virtuous Ruby. More worthy than beautiful Ruby, honestly. Water. Now I have to wipe my face. I have to enter into prayer when I get off of here. But I look so virtuous. Aurelius. I was like that jacket. Where did you get it from? I got it from Rainbows website. You know, Rainbows were clothes too. You can order stuff from Rainbows online. But yeah, I like it. It's very long, so it covers up your hips, and you can wear it in the summertime. Roll up the sleeves. So I really like it. It's very because we know we the salt of the earth, so we got just pizzazz. You say I got it just like a Jew. I can put some pizzazz to it. Because that's the daughter of Zion. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow after school, you guys. Talk about the daughters of Zion. So we like that's just in our like nature to like we're tingling bells and stuff. But so I was like, but they said the Most High said we be doing that, but we don't really be doing that. But like, like we used to be wearing like bangles and stuff like that. But are we trying to walk like this? But automatically, like when I walk, I automatically like walk with the switch. I just like even like when they said meet the king with Esther, they said the women used to have to like walk on their tippy toes. Well, I seen it in a movie. No, it was in the Bible. The Most High is warning at me. He's screaming at me about these cigarettes. He's like, hook this down to your body. Now you feel all different stuff, don't you? Smoke all those cigarettes back to back. And my chest hurts too. I was like, you playing with God. No, it's a war against me with my flesh. I gotta kill this damn thing. I gotta kill the flesh. I gotta either put a BB gun up to it and pull it. Come on. Because it's trying to take me down. Zion is calling to a higher place of praise. You can see the holes in the moon. To stand upon the mountain and to magnify his name. To tell all the people and enter his courts with praise. Zion is calling me to a higher place of praise. It's so beautiful, his creation. Come on, Chico. And that's what I'm about to turn on. Come on, Chico. And go to sleep tonight. Yeah. Do you feel like the Most High in your beliefs that we linger makes you happy with those? Yeah, it does. It's a drug to do that. It's a crutch. It's for when you're weak and you're pitiful, honestly. When you're in pity and sorrow and you're weak. That's what it's for. Kind of makes you more pitiful and sorrow. Yeah. So, um, but it kind of lifts you up when you are going through some stuff. The Most High made it a downer for me instead of a light. And he made it light, and then now it gets downer because it can't when I'm speaking to scripture because I don't need it no more. It's a lot. It's a battle, and it makes me sick. It really does. Excuse me. Let me turn on my show. I need some chocolate. I'm going to order me some chocolate. I'm not going to lie. My little sweet gift. Where is my phone? I'm going to get some Reese cups and some Mr. Goodbar. Well, isn't it Reese? I actually chocolate. Why does my face look like this? No cap. I could just taste the Reese's. I'm eating popcorn, but it's not making me feel better. Yeah, it's an addiction for real. And we gotta be careful of that, daughter of Zion, because it can give us diabetes because they never came with addiction to me. It's because a lot of daughters of Zion is going through a lot with their womb right now. Like their hormones, their body. For real. Like, I don't know. But I feel like we are. We've been a movie lately. Mm, yeah. I don't know what's going on with the daughters of Zion. You don't even cry talking when you're pregnant, girl. I need to go to the hospital next week. That's where I need to go. I'm for sure still pregnant. If I take a pregnancy test, even if I wasn't pregnant, it's going to show up as pregnant. My hormones is everywhere right now. They don't know what's going on. Even if I have a miscarriage, they was like, wait, you was just pregnant. So it was just everything. All that plays an emotional part of my mental too. Oh man, hell, like either I'm still pregnant or I'm going through something with my hormones because I want to cry. I don't even know why I'm crying. I'm like, I don't even want to cry. I'm so emotional. Where's my keys at? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You 9 weeks. Um, when I first went in, the doctor allegedly said it was 65. I ain't seen no paperwork. And then when I went to the hospital, the urgent care, they said it was 15. So it went down. So they said I'm had a miscarriage. But I don't know. Because maybe I'm going through postpartum right now. For sure I'm going through postpartum if I'm having that Lochia. Lochia. I am having that. I'm still going through that. I thought it was cleansed up, but I'm still going through it. But it's not as bad as it was. I'm gonna look it up and see if they can give it to me. Somebody said they want me to come up there to get the paperwork from them. 18 girl, oh, I'm concerned. But I just went to the dang hospital 2 times. You know how bad I struggled to get to the hospital last time? Like, that was irritating. Girl, I did all that work just for them to turn me around and go somewhere else. Lucky the other place was like literally right across the thing. I would have been after up. That would have been all for nothing. So thank you who for letting me get the blood work. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go next week. Probably go Monday, most likely. Just want to get this test out the way. Because I did work towards knowing. I did apply myself for that. But we still got to go through one more thing after. I found out that it went down lower. So after this test, I'm going to go and see. I'm going to go to the actual urgent care. Or how should I handle this, you guys? Would they be able to look up my paperwork at the other hospital? Because, like, how would I handle it? Are you done? I was like, I know, And that's what I was worried about. But I'm about 6 weeks now. I don't know if I'm still pregnant or not, sis. That's what we're trying to figure out. We got to make sure. Too late is what, like 3 to 4 months? Yeah. 24 months. So I've heard. They're going to give me a sonogram and give me a pill. They're going to give me a pill even if the blood clot went down and I'm not pregnant no more? Hello. They're gonna give me a pill even though I already feel like I gotta bleed again? Oh my god. That's what I did not want. Yeah, I did everything y'all told me to do. What y'all talking about? Y'all gonna get mad at me because I did everything y'all told me to do. Is I'm paying for this? Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to figure out. Is there nothing in here? I'm like asking because some people may have went through this before. I'm pretty sure there's over 1,000 people in here. So what is I'm telling? What is y'all telling me to do? Because y'all saying that I just go to the ER, tell them that what happened about my blood count going low, and then they possibly gonna tell me that they're gonna give me a pill. I'm not trying to bleed no more. I ain't gonna have no blood. She said my blood count is low. She said I'm 1 centimeter, 1 inch from being too low. I don't want to have to get no blood. I already feel weak. I already told y'all that. She said my blood count should be between 12 and 16, and it's at 11.5, 11.3, or something like that. But she said they wanted above 12 and 17. Between 12 and 17. So what is bad? What is bad low levels? I'm almost good. If I bleed from another damn situation, nigga, I'm gonna die. Mind you, I told you it really wasn't. Mind you, just told us your uterus wasn't our business. No, I didn't. That's a dang lie. What was you talking so long? Girl, you only see the academic that I just went through. What are you talking about? I only been in this car for a week. I'm saying if it dropped lower than that, like when do it have to drop to before I would need a transfusion? Because she was explaining to me like 7.37. Oh, she said 12. Oh, did she say she wanted? She said your blood should be between something like that. Rhonda Clips production. Rhonda Clips. For real. So what they gonna do if I go to the hospital? Um, um, is they gonna give me a pill? Well, I don't even know. Y'all is over it. Y'all irritating me sometimes. I'm sorry. Cause y'all all be saying different things at one time and make my brain explode. Are they gonna send me home? Okay, because he already did it. He already did it. Ultrasound, and he put that thing in my vagina. The trans ultrasound, the vast ultrasound. And he said he had to
So like, yeah, he was moving the thing side to side. Something you said you had it on top of pregnancy, so I had to make sure you ain't have nothing. Make sure you was good. And I was bleeding, and I was having a miscarriage. And then as soon as I left, I guess when he did that, he made the fetus fall out by opening up me, like going left to left with that thing. Because as soon as I left and went back to the hospital, went back to the place, and I started dancing and stuff like that, I went to the bathroom, and it was just a little ziggly line, looked like a piece of meat, a liver, and it had white into it, and it looked like it was a small, very, 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 very small baby. And it had like white. It was like a blood clot, but it was so small. Like it was about this big between this from here to my fingertips. And it was this wide, but it was flat, and it was ziggly line. Yeah, it was looked like a fetus. Like a little ziggly line, like a little tadpole, whatever you want, not the tadpole, but like a little seahorse or whatever. And then it had white in the inside of it. Okay, yeah. But it was so small though. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, look at the baby. It was so small. I kind of felt in my heart that was the baby because it was so small. It looked like a seahorse. Not a seahorse. It just looked like, yeah, a seahorse. But I don't know. That's the only blood clot I seen. It was so small. But my whole thing is, I bled a lot. But what, I don't know. Shit. Sorry, shit, whoever I said. I just want to make sure. Like, 'cause she said if it was in your vagina while you're pregnant, it had to be in your uterus. Was just too small for us to see. So what else was attached there? Was it a placenta? Do you have? I don't have no OGBYN. It is. Mm. Yeah, it was so small. I kind of wanted to cry a little bit because I knew it was a baby. I felt like it was a baby. I don't know if it was a baby, but I felt like it was. So you miscarriage then if you didn't see anything from the ultrasound. So what's the problem then? The problem is I never went through this before, and I want to make sure because I don't want to die. That's the problem. Last time I had a miscarriage, they gave me a pill because it was in my tubes. And that was back in 2010, which was 12 years ago. Yeah, because I told you I had this, like, at the beginning, afterwards, I had this foul smell. And I didn't know what it was. And then I started seeing brown and stuff. But when I looked it up, it said, it's called Lachia, Lochia. It happens after 13 years ago. Okay, Lady D. You don't very ask you to count the years. But it says it's postpartum. It happens after postpartum. So that's why. And it's clearing up because I had used some more of that Boyer exit today. So it was clearing up the other day. And then it's like the smell is going away. It's a slightly there. Like very slightly. But before it was so loud, like that even after I took a shower, probably like after one urine, I could smell it again. So I was like, now I don't smell any, like it's like very slight, very slight. But I'm still getting the discharge though. That's the whole thing. I'm still getting the discharge. Sometimes it's light and then sometimes it's heavy. So I was like, mm girl, I don't have no insurance card. I gotta figure out what insurance I'm with. So I guess I can call them after my test. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah. But it's called Lachia. I showed y'all that. It looked just like the pads of the Lachia, Lochia. First, it was dark red when I went through my miscarriage. It was very, I know the blood was really dark, and it looked like it was old blood, and it smelled like it was old blood. and then it turned a little bit lighter. Now it look like it's kind of like, I don't know, yellow. It's yellow now. It looked like it's pee, and it smelled like it's pee and old blood, but it's very small. Go to the click killing. I got a pap smear. I stick that little thing up my vagina, and they tested it for gonorrhea, BV, and chlamydia. And at the time, they said that I didn't have anything, not even a yeast infection. The doctor who delivered the twins wasn't my midwife. No. Is I'm addicted to being pregnant? No. I just, I'm a hopeless romantic, and I just love that when I'm thinking that it's a bond between me and the guy that I'm having sex with, and I already have a connection, because the guy that I had sex with, we already had a connection. So like, we was already wanting to see each other for a year, and so it was a lot of anticipation, and I already knew him, so it was like, it was deep, and he got a very, very big penis. So when I was riding him to get up, he was about to like push me up, when he's about to come to like say like, okay, like pull, you know how they, when you riding them and they push you up and pull their penis out so they won't come. He did that, but he did it a little tiny bit, like slightly, but I had just sat down on it, and he just let it stay there, and let it, and this was like, like, it was like a relief. Like, so I was like, damn, why the hell did I do that? So like, that's the problem. That is the problem. I didn't want to get pregnant. I just like how it felt. I like how it feel when a man ejaculate inside of me, because I feel like I'm one with him, because he have his DNA inside of me. Especially if we have history. So it's just like, that's how I be feeling. Like when if a man that you having sex with, right, he use a condom. I'm being real. Can we be adults? If a man you having sex with use a condom, right? And then y'all got history, and y'all say that y'all love each other or like each other or whatever the case may be. Or y'all used to say, yeah, whatever. And not soul snatcher. And I used to have history and stuff like that. When y'all stop using protection, or when he snatch his penis away from you, most of the time I like to come when he come. That turned me on. So like when he snatches penis away from you, it's like he's snatching him out of you. Like the Bible talks about a man that the Most High killed, because he didn't want to put his seed into the woman, and he jerked off, he just jerked it off to the ground. His seed fell to the ground, so he killed him. So they do that, like the guy that I'm intimate with, like it just made me feel like unworthy. Like, you want to just snatch your penis away, like you don't want to just, So when a guy put his semen inside of you, it's like he wanted there. Like he wanted inside of your belly. So for real, I'm not talking about any guy. I'm talking about a guy that you said that you care about, or you have some strong feelings for. They don't care. They're not carrying the baby. Yeah, that's true. They're not carrying the baby. But and then not only that, once a guy that I'm like, and I'm intimate with, once he come inside me, it feel like my belly is already full. Like I feel like he released himself into my body, like my vessel. For real. Because even when he do that, the cum don't even come out. Even when I try to push it out, it don't come out. Like I don't push too long, but no, it don't come out, sis. Even after I pee afterwards, it don't come out, girl. I done had sex, took a shower, changed my clothes, and then probably like 4 hours from then, I could just be watching TV and I have to go to the bathroom because I can feel it coming out. So I be like, oh my God, his cum just not coming out. So, because I be feeling full in my womb. Like, so then, like, when I am pregnant, when I first find out I'm pregnant, I be like, no. And then when I find out I have to get an abortion and all that other stuff. And then, like, even when I was pregnant, like, the times that I was with Patrick and stuff like that, like, just to be with the father while you're pregnant is another thing. I know I used to be able to push out cum when I was younger with Patrick, but I had stopped doing it. So, like, you really didn't have to push out your whole fucking uterus, sorry, you whole for cussing, to push out the cum, the semen. So I get tired of pushing like I'm having a baby. It just feels so weird standing up with your legs open like, it's so weird. Please be careful. Ladies, safe sex is great sex. Yes, safe sex is definitely great sex. That's why I'm not having sex, because I'm safe like that. Can you not take birth control? I tried different methods of birth control. They have reactions. I'm too scared. Y'all really brave. No, we not brave. We just be dumb. A IUD, I don't think that will work because my skin is so sensitive, and I think that my body will regret to project it. And I feel like the guys lately that I've been having sex with, well, I'm not gonna say lately, but I can say lately. They have big penises, like really, really big penises. No kidding. And I know that if I would have had an IUD in, the last guy that I had sex with, my baby daddy, or my ex baby daddy, well, he was my husband too, so my ex husband. Um, he have a really long, like, it is super long, and I'm not killing you. I'm not telling you no lies. I'm not over exaggerating or anything. Like, if I had this stick, this is his penis. His penis is this long from where my hand is to now. This how, no lies. It's this long from where my hand at to the tip. Like, his penis is really long. So if I would have had an IUD in and he was, the way he was pounding my vagina, the IUD would have moved for sure, because he found my damn, we have a small tip of our uterus. That's why you can feel if your uterus is open or closed. So when a man have a big penis like that, we have a small hole in our uterus that a man penis, the tip of his penis touch when he have a long penis. And when he find that spot, okay, and he busts the open get to that spot, okay, he will work it, and it feel like it's stabbing it, and it starts screaming. You can't control it, type of situation. And he definitely would have just removed the IUD, or it would have been launched somewhere, because the way he was having sex with me, he was twirling it all types of ways. So I was like making all these sounds where I couldn't even stop the sounds. I was embarrassed. But no, the neighbors definitely heard, because I was loud. And that was the loudest I ever been since I ever had sex. Like, that was the loudest I ever been ever in my soul. I tell you no lies. So He would have put the IUD somewhere near my damn liver, girl. It would have got lost. Then I would have had to go to the hospital because I couldn't find the goddamn IUD. So the IUD thing, I'd be scared because, yeah, yes, it'd be like that. And then I tried the peel, and the peel, it made it made my head hurt. And then the shot made me bleed for 3 months straight. So instead of my 6 weeks bleeding, I bled for 3 months. So, um, yeah. And I never tried IUD because I'm just for hereditary reasons. But the pills really made my head hurt. It gave me very bad migraines that I had to stop taking them. 3 weeks or 3 months. 3 months, sis. 3 months. I was with the guy that I have tatted on my back, and he was taking care of me 3 months straight. Like, I was bleeding. I did not come off my period. I didn't after Jeremiah. I stayed on for 3 months. I had him in August. I didn't stop bleeding until like October, November. I'll get you. I never get that. You got 2 girls, but I want a son. What do I do? Laugh out loud. Actually, the girls is from the guys. The guys made the girls, and it's riding too. You have to ride. Me and Cooper actually playing our girls. I'm like, I gotta ride you. The same thing when I was actually trying to plan with both of my husbands. Believe it or not, I was trying to plan a baby with Cooper, and I was trying to plan a baby with the guy that I was married by, because Cooper was actually the side piece at some point. But the guy that I was pregnant by, like, I was trying to plan we had actually went to the goddamn priest, the general, to get his permission for us to have a baby. And we would be like, I'm like, I gotta ride you. I was riding, got my girl. Yes, yes, you have to ride. And then when you get done riding, I usually just be like this, and I stick my legs up for about 5 minutes, or I might even put my hands behind my back. I used to do this every time me and Cooper had sex. And Patrick when I was planning Samaya. Um, and put my leg like this and go up. That's how you do it. But girls, and then the guys, I had to tell Cooper this because I learned from Samaya with Patrick. He had to be sweet. Like, the man have to be sweet to get the girls. Like, he have to be very sweet to you. He have to be like a very humble, gentle spirit. When he was mean to me when we had Matthew, that's why we had the boys. But the girls, for me, I'm talking about my experience. The guy had to be sweet. I had 3 girls laying on my back. Laying on your back, girl. I didn't do all of that to get my daughter. I did. I only received my daughters from reverse cowgirl got you every time. The man determines the sex of the child. Yes, but I knew he had to be sweet though. Like, I used to tell him, like, Cooper, you gotta be sweet, because I already know we gotta be sweet if you want to make this girl. But no, I achieved my girls by writing though. Like, I would tell him, like, I have to ride you. And like, even when like, we will be doing it missionary, like, before he come, I'm like, no, I gotta ride you. I gotta ride you. when we was planning the girls. So yeah, I know how to get a girl real quick. But I don't want no more kids though. I don't want no more kids. But we only made it to 2 stars to get today. I gotta check my thing to see how much we have to make tomorrow. I got 3 and done. Girl, I had 7 and done. Chilling. He's chilling. He's so cute. He got like a baby face. not one and done. Bonds, wait, how you gonna be one and done though? Facts, one and done. Oh my goodness, not one and done. I wonder if they still use Norplant in the arm. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, girl, I wanted to get that. That was the one I actually wanted to get. But within the last like 4 years, I've been seeing a lot of recalls on that. Like a lot of girls posting videos of their arm having big scabs on it where the body rejected it. Like, I'm like, I know my body gonna reject it. Or it's gonna make me sick. It's gonna be too strong. Because my body is really sensitive. Like if I put that in my arm, my body gonna send so many different things to attack it because it's gonna be foreign. And then it's gonna make me sick because then it's gonna be the medicine. It's gonna make me sick. I'm gonna be able to feel, you know what I'm saying? Plus me being fertile, that medicine gotta activate. Don't forget that, ladies. Get tested for sickle cell. For what? Sickle cell. See, that's why I said you gotta do your research. You gotta know your body. You know what I'm saying? Like it's acting as an organ. If they and it grows into your skin, they don't tell you that. So when it's time to remove it to get another one, it's not as easy as you think getting it out. All depends on how you heal. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you it depends on the skin and how you heal in your body before they putting that thing up in your arm. Because it's not for everybody. I have the traits. I have to get IFB if I want kids with my boyfriend. Oh, okay. Now, see, this is fun. This is Sonny X Angelic's show. Yeah, I'm asking y'all stuff. But you guys, it's 11:34. I have to get off of here. I have to get up very early to take this test. And I guess I will see y'all after the test. Y'all will see me tomorrow. I don't know if I get the results that same day. What you think? Have anybody ever took the GED test? Do I get it that same day? The results? Anybody know? Okay, you guys. I see you tomorrow after the test. Shalom.